Yo, what's up, diggity dogs? Give me a high five! In the last episode, we ranked Pokemon movies. In the episode before that, we ranked characters from two of my favorite franchises, Super Mario, Logan, and Persona 5. And now, seeing as I have completely ate through whatever options I had, I am stuck doing this. Yes, this. Ranking animated goth girls, and completely sacrificing my dignity in the process. It was inevitable. First things first, I got rid of the ones I didn't know about. Can't experience every media. So let's start. No more filters. Let's start. Okay, the Hex Maniac B tier. I mean, she's decently cute, INFP according to the database, but she's like not an actual character, just an archetype. Nyx, I feel, I'm gonna be honest, I am, B tier. I mean, I once watched a video essay calling her wasted potential, so, C tier. Morrigan, not really, I mean, I'm not sure, as you know, I'm a huge fan of the Dragon Age series. He's basically one of the, mascots of the series, along with, Baldy McBalderson, Tyrion Lannister, and, whatever, and, some other characters. But, like, usually she was great in Origins, great DLC, and in Inquisition. I feel like because I really had trouble with the alternate timeline thing, I couldn't get to the thing with her son. So there's that, which stopped me from getting to that. That's why I think like the alternate continuities. I mean, having you actually play through the alternate endings when there's like a very obvious. When there's a specific canon thing, really just like ruins the point of it. And my parents are Rachel Alucard. I mean that icon's basically making me go FBI, open up. But B tier, she was had a lot of cute. She had like, hey mom, I'm recording something. Nice to see you. Yep. My parents are upstairs. I'm in the basement. So, Rachel Alucard, B tier, a lot of cute moments, great voice acting by Mela Lee, Hey mom, I'm in the basement recording a tier list thing again. Okay, yeah, I feel like she really, like, captures the zeitgeist of that gothic Lolita style, especially with the, blonde hair, fair skin, frilly outfit. Painwheel from Skullgirls. Really wish I actually played Skullgirls instead of just reading the voice acting thing. But B tier because she's fairly popular. Raven from the original Teen Titans. I mean, that is a classic animated goth girl. So S tier. I mean, that's basically like the one that started the animated goth girl meme. That's the one with like the most largest fan base online. But like, I mean, I didn't really grow up with Teen Titans. Only Teen Titans Go. So there's a Harley Quinn, I mean, I think that's the Arkham version, B tier. I mean, I feel like not B tier simply because I don't really think she's that goth. I mean, it's more, the Arkham games were good, I've heard. There's also the, I'm more a fan of the, louder versions from the animated and, the DCEU. Bayonetta's, Joker's mom, never really liked those games. I feel like, that's the like, I get to use my freebie to say that's the one popular thing I don't really like. Morgana, really don't like how they use the, older splash art. I mean, like, apparently, like, a fan favorite character, like, nowadays, has, Futaba's voice actor nowadays, not some other voice actor, but, great performance, great rebellious persona, persona. And, theologically speaking, I don't think she's, like, that accurate an angel, but, I mean, like, there's the biblically accurate angels, but I've been studying theology, both of those are accurate. I'm very knowledgeable about my religion. Tharja, S tier. I, remember romancing, like, she's one of the reasons I bought, Fire Emblem Awakening, adorable, great character. I remember romancing her, like, right away in the game, I mean, she's just, I mean, like, in the future, she's not, really isn't that good at all in the future thing, but, great character overall. Like, I just love how aware the game is that she's a complete creep. And and it falls squarely in the realm of creepy cute. Sabrina, I mean, she's a lot more memorable in the anime than in the game, so I'm just gonna split it even, like, C tier in the game, A tier in the anime. Love how they named after Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That was interesting. I mean, personally, I think that June was a better goth girl, but she's not on this tier list for something. I feel like she felt too much like a satellite love interest, never really liked her as much as other people did. Rogue from X-Men Evolution, S tier. X-Men Evolution, not sure if I said this, but it's my favorite Marvel cartoon, and she's my favorite character from said cartoon. Personally, easily in my top 3 favorite Marvel characters of all time, this version of Rogue. Very sad character. I'm someone who doesn't really like physical contact as well, so I really liked her. Found her relatable. Like I said, I hate physical contact. Sam Manson from Danny Phantom, S tier. I think right up there with Rogue as like one of the ones that started the whole cartoon goth girl meme. Like I blame cartoons for my taste in girls, like that meme. But yeah, S tier. I mean, easily one of among the most popular characters from the show. Granted, she is a main character, but she was adorable in the show. I mean, like, say what you will about the creator, but before we went completely mad, and as a Christian, I admit Butch Hartman is bad, but come on, Danny Phantom was awesome. Like, there are other people we could thank. So okay, I don't play Danganronpa. I mean, like, it's up there with Persona as one of the weebiest games of all time, but sadly didn't play it. Wednesday Addams, given like the other characters on this list, I feel like there's a decent level of FBI thing, so D tier. Blair from Soul Eater, I'm a huge, not sure if I've said this, but Soul Eater is in my top 10 favorite animes of all time. B tier, simply because, I mean, I feel like she's more of a witch than a goth, but great, I mean, and she doesn't really contribute that much to the plot, but I mean, it was a cute kitten on screen. Aww, kitty. Raven something, the Raven clan from Ever After High. Ever After High is criminally underrated. Descendants completely stole its spotlight. Hashtag justice for Ever After High. Great show, better than Descendants. Ingrid from Fillmore! A tier because Disney really needs to appreciate their early 2000 shows like Witch, The Weekenders, and Fillmore, of course. Oh, and there's also Yin Yang Yo because it's a great Canadian cartoon. Philia, easily my favorite character from Skullgirls because of how cute she was. Christine Marie Cabanos is the voice. Samson, nice biblical reference. Morticia, D tier also because too old. Amane Misei from Death Note. Fun fact, I've never watched a single episode of the anime, but I own all 6 volumes of the black edition of the manga. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like her that much. Ashley, everyone's favorite character from the WarriorWare games. Given what I've been talking about earlier and the rest of my channel, you get one guess why I'm putting her in A tier. Alice from, didn't play those games, but Alice in Wonderland is, back. Those games are awesome. I mean, I love dark fairy tales, like, we all love those, but I feel like that one is just, like, a great example of, like, how a dark fantasy game. Putting them in B tier because I just like that game. Serana from Skyrim, A tier, easily one of the most popular characters from, the Skyrim. I mean, like, when I was, like, 12 or 13, I was a sucker for Skyrim. I played the game, like, 4 or 5 times in total. And I realized I could probably better spend that time playing new games instead of getting a backlog that I usually have now that I'm 20. But Serana, I mean, like, she really scrolls through the good character development. Easily everyone's favorite. I mean, like the goth girl adding. She's basically just Marcy from Adventure Time, being a 1,000-year-old goth with a vampire with daddy issues. And I'm pretty sure we've all sucked that meme dry. Syndra from League of Legends, I mean, she is one of my favorite characters from the game, so A tier. But I really wish they updated her, like, her voice. I mean, as it stands, she only has, like, 10, 20 voice lines in the game. And you don't even know who the voice actor is. I'll just respect privacy. Lydia from Beetlejuice. I mean, S tier. I think that's like one of the first I mean, simply because she's one of the first cartoon goth girls. Like practically the trope codifier of like the adorable goth girl joining our main character. I never actually watched Beetlejuice, but I know that like the DVD complete series set is like sort of like Lydia Dietz, where how it's like the codifier of the like just how she's the codifier of the cartoon goth girl. Like that show was the codifier of the complete release on DVD. Evanescence, NA, because that's not actually a show. Blackfire, B tier for trying to tarnish the Targaryen dynasty! And with the Blackfire rebellions, Barristan Selmy was right to end it. Dun 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 dun. I'm okay. Oh yeah, her. A tier and would have made S tier, but then there's that news story. Good. Marnie from Pokemon. I never played the later. Only Pokemon games I ever played were Diamond and Yellow Diamond. And my favorite Pokemon is a Luxray that I named Tywin. Dun 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 dun. Shigo from Kim Possible. Like I think that's like another one. I mean, by far the most popular character on the series, for very good reason, and another one of the great, like, up there with Sam and Raven as, like, one of the great early 2000s codifiers to the cartoon goth girl. Like, I blame cartoons, my taste in. I mean, the Hotel Transylvania is, like, they're little kid movies, but they're directed by Genndy Tartakovsky, who's a great animator, the creator of the Star of Clone Wars. I think, like, she's easily, like, one of the more memorable, like, thing with, like, older audiences. Like, kids are just there for, like, the Steve Buscemi, Kevin James, Adam Sandler, who has replaced hijinks, but, yeah, we know where the older audience comes from. The Hex Girls, I think that's, like, right before, like, an earlier generation of goth girls. I mean, but, like, I mean, those, I have, The Legend of the Vampire on DVD, it was a good movie. Got it for $5 at a FYE. FYE is a great store. I mean, like, most people would say Thorn is the most memorable member, but, like, it is the Hex Girls, so Luna and Dusk are promoted as well. They're a trio. Like, I could just imagine Thorn going, "So, guys, what do you want to do today?" Me and Ken are gonna do some stuff. Dude, that sounds like such a fun idea, dude. Junior, Cody, and Joes. I remember watching bits of that anime, D. Greyman, when I was in like 3rd grade, the Funimation channel. I missed the Funimation channel. Lust from Full Metal Alchemist, like, very odd that she was the first one to be killed off. That's kind of sexist, if you ask me. Just kidding, the author, Hiromu Arakawa, is female. Good author. Gwen from Total Drama, I mean, S tier, like one of the most iconic examples in the medium, along with being easily the another fan favorite character of the Total Drama franchise. I mean, like, just how much she, like, embodies that trope, so, up there she is. Those two don't really like Craig of the Creek. I mean, it's a great piece of black media, but those don't really remember those girls. Aversa from Fire Emblem Awakening. I mean, she was brainwashed, but that's just kind of that's just absolving responsibility. The Felurian from King Killer Chronicle, D tier, because she'd probably, I mean, if that character were male, it would basically be irredeemable. Tai Takemi from Persona 5, B tier, didn't have the charm to complete, literally didn't have the charm skill to complete her confidant in time. But B tier because she provided me with useless knick-knack, with good health pots and stuff like that. A tier for being an actual Skullgirl in the game called Skullgirl, so there's that. Sad backstory, Kira Buckland. Jinx, I mean, like, I feel like she's overshadowed by Raven in terms of gothiness in this show. Rajat, that's literally just discount Tharja. Vayne, don't really think that counts. I mean, as a goth, but great. Fun fact. I remember like during my the 2020 fall semester, I saw Hellsing like at my library. It was like in the used DVDs you could buy for a buck or two section. The entirety of the 2002 Hellsing anime. Didn't buy it when I had the chance. My mom would probably give me shit for doing so, but very sad. None of that. Okay, that's my favorite character from Skullgirls. Gonna put her ahead of those two, and yeah, Parasol is a great character. Aaron Fitzgerald, good voice acting, great skill set, great backstory and stuff like that. And lastly, Creepy from Growing Up Creepy. I mean, 8. I mean, that's also falling into the territory of FBI. Open up. Oh wait, I can't shake my screen like and have you see it. But anyway, putting that in 8 here because I think that's a criminally underrated cartoon, as with the rest of Discovery Kids. So there it is, sacrificing my dignity and ranking a bunch of animated goth girls. See you guys again next time. Nice doing this with you.